trees in the rainforest are called the canopy. The canopy is a sunny place that touches the sky. The animals that live there like lots of light. Colorful parrots fly from tree to tree. Monkeys live from branch to branch. The bottom of the rainforest is called the understory. The animals that live in the understory like darkness. There, silent snakes curl around hanging vines. Graceful jaguars watch and wait. And in this steamy environment, the great Kapak shoots up through the forest and emerges above the canopy. This is the story of a community of animals that live in one such tree in the rainforest. Two men walk into the rainforest. The animals stop singing to watch them. What are these men doing here? One man pointed to a great Kapak tree, then he left. The other man took his axe and struck the tree. Whack, whack, whack. The sound of the axe ran through the forest. Chop. Soon the man grew tired. He sat down at the foot of the tree, and before he knew it, he was fast asleep. A boa constrictor lived in the Kapak tree. He slithered on the trunk and hissed in the man's ear.
Senor, this tree is a tree of miracles. It is my home. Do not chop it down, the generations of your ancestors live.
3 butterflies and 2 bees came down. And they said, Senor, we live in this Kapak tree. And we fly from tree to tree.
And we fly from tree to tree.
And from flower to flower.
And from flower to flower.
Collecting pollen.
Collecting pollen.
You see,
You see,
all living things depend on each other.
all living things depend on each other.
A troop of monkeys scampered down from the canopy of the Kapak tree. They said, Senor,
Senor,
if you chop down the trees,
if you chop down the
the
trees,
roots will die.
the roots will die.
There will be nothing left to hold the earth in place.
There will be nothing left to hold the earth in place.
When the heavy rains come,
When the heavy rains come,
the soil will be washed away
the soil will be washed away.
and the forest will become a desert.
And the forest will become a desert.
A toucan, a macaw, and a cock of the rock flew down from the canopy. They said, Senor, if you cut down this tree,
Cut down the tree.
people will set fires to clear the underbrush,
People will set fires to clear the underbrush.
and the forest will disappear.
And the forest will disappear.
A bright tree frog crawled down to the man, and he said, Senor, a ruined rainforest means many ruined lives. You will leave us homeless if you chop down this great Kapak tree. Two jaguars leapt down from the tree. and padded silently over to the man and said,
Senor, this Kapak holds many birds and women. If we put it down, will we find our dinner?
Two porcupines swung down and whispered, Senor,
People and animals
need oxygen to live. The trees produce oxygen. If you cut down the forest, you will destroy life. An ant-eater climbed down to the man and said, as Sloth finally made it down the tree to the man, and he said, Senor, the rainforest is full of beautiful plants, animals, and insects.
The rainforest is full of beautiful plants, animals, and insects.
A child from the Yanomamo tribe who lived in the rainforest knelt over the sleeping man. He said,
Senor, when you wake up, please see us with new eyes.
the man woke up suddenly. He was surrounded by the child and all the creatures of the rainforest who needed a great Kapak tree to live. He stood up and picked up his axe. He swung back his axe. Then, suddenly, he stopped. He turned and looked at the animals and the child. He hesitated. Then he dropped the axe and walked out of the rainforest. The two men. The boa constrictor. The butterflies. The bees. The monkeys. The toucan, the macaw, and the cock of the rock. The bright tree frog. The jaguars. The porcupine. The ant-eater. The sloth. The child from the Yanomamo.
Thank you very much for coming, and we really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. And thank you for all the treats. Thank you for a great year. Thank you to all our volunteers, our mothers, for helping, daddies, everyone. We wouldn't have done